some listener from Baltimore wants you to. Can you sign somebody's arm?
Somebody's arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got journey sleep, all kinds of journeys.
Sure.
And he's been looking forward to this for.
I'll be happy to.
Okay.
Come on, this is all fluorescent.
Wait a minute. That's what
Can
he
they
just
get
said.
any better?
That's what he just said. He said the lighting is terrible in here, but
do I look green or purple?
No, you don't look green or purple.
You look all right.
I have no lipstick on. I don't.
Me either.
Kiki Classic Rock.
How are you?
I couldn't choose between sunset, burnt orange, or ruby red.
Oh my! Between the both of you, I don't know. You look good, Steve. What have you been doing? Working
Not sleeping.
Out? Oh, yeah. Apparently.
Yeah, not sleeping. But I did get 2 nights. I got a pretty decent 2 nights sleep, almost.
2. That's
no,
it?
1.5, because I did have to wake up super early this morning, but that's okay.
God. So you drove in?
No, I flew.
Oh, because you were in California.
No, yes, we were in California, and we came back to New York.
Okay.
And I just had a couple of minutes just yesterday to recharge my batteries.
I mean, how is this whole touring? This is your time. Summer is your time for touring, but this year everybody has had a lot of difficulties between airlines getting canceled and all of that. How does that work if you miss a show?
Yeah, well, there seems to be a supply chain problem with airplanes lately.
Yeah.
Right now it's an occupational hazard to fly doing anything. So I've learned a valuable lesson because we found ourselves missing a flight the other morning due to a lack of a hotel shuttle and then an airline snafu.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing to do is either be very rich and have a private jet.
Well,
that's out of the question. Or have a rich friend who has a private jet.
All right, wait a minute. That's going to be... Come on.
That's got possibilities.
Okay, I was going to say, you got to have that.
But still, so you just have to choose wisely going forward. Can't, if you've got arrangements now in place, you have no choice but to leave them there. But going forward, I'll be a little wiser.
Do you find it more difficult this year, though, in terms of, missing flights and all of that?
Well, yeah, again, but that's the way it is. So, we'll just have to rethink things next time and just back-to-backs, unless they're in your backyard and maybe you could drive or something. You always have to have a backup plan, right? Plan B. And we used to, if you can drive, we've gotten in, I can tell you how many times we've, a minimum of half a dozen times it's rained. We had bad weather going from New York to Chicago. Oops, did I hurt you? To Chicago, and because the flights were canceled and they wanted us to take a hotel and fly in the morning, we ran to the airport car rental and we took a van and we schlepped over there. I don't know how many hours. It's maybe 10 hours to Chicago from New York.
Probably.
We've done it a minimum of 6 times.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But sometimes it's easier to drive than fly because that's what Lou had to do, because he would have spent more time in the airport.
Did he just do that now? Did he just do that today
Yesterday.
or last night?
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
I know, because he would have spent, like I said, more time in the airport because of delays and
I would have definitely driven, because it's only 3.5 hours here for me, but I have to be in Missouri in the morning, and that's why I have to say my prayers, do my rosary beads, wear my lucky underwear.
All right, what color are they?
I'm not telling.
Come on! Oh, you let it out there.
My lucky underwear. What color would they be?
Green.
Turquoise.
Okay, well, I was in the family anyway.
Turquoise.
Bated breath.
Bated breath.
How is that going?
It's going well. This is the first time we threw some financial promotion or money in the right places for a song. The first time around, we threw it at terrestrial radio, and it just sat there. Mm-hmm. So it's a learning curve. So now you have to throw a little money into YouTube promotion and Facebook and this, that, and the other thing, and Spotify and playlists and all these things I don't understand.
I know, but it's so different from when you were in Journey. Mm-hmm. You had a promotions person. And now you're doing this all on your own. But I had a similar conversation with Lou last night about something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it better, though, to do it yourself because you have complete control over anything?
Yeah, as long as you do your homework, or you get, or like in my case, you learn along the way, and you acquire the knowledge as you go on, and it's a learning curve for an artist as opposed to a business guy, which after leaving Journey, I was thrown in the deep end business-wise. I didn't have a clue. I've always was blindfolded, and they would point you in one direction and go from stage to this to that. And when I became my own boss, not only was it self-gratifying, but it was also and along with the learning curve, it was absolutely intriguing and interesting. So I do enjoy now doing some of the day-to-day and all that kind of thing. It's fun. But I also have a great team behind me in the Steve AUGERI band. My guys are great. I have two guys I used to work, I want to say they were with Columbia Records, both Adam Holland and Gerard Zappa. And they took that knowledge with them into their other businesses along the way, and they apply it to my band, the Steve AUGERI band, and we're a better band because of it.
Well, you guys have been together for so long, so many years.
Yeah, I might be 11 years this year, maybe. It's a minimum of 10.
I mean, you have a great allegiance to them, and I find that, I don't know, I feel like it makes a band stronger when you stick together instead of having constant changes.
Sure. I mean, we've had revolving drummers, and we have subs now, every now and then, but the core is there. And with the addition of my son Adam, which has been such a
How great is that, though?
It's a great welcome addition to the band. He injects youth and energy, which the other guys are, they're much younger than the rest of the band. But Adam, he gives a whole nother dimension and a sense of humor. And sometimes he'll, look, we're two different generations. We're 30 years apart, so things that he has a different perspective, and he lays it on me. And if I'm not pig-headed and if I'm not stubborn, or as the Italians say, calabrese, they have a thick head, hard-headed, I listen to him, and more than half the times, a lot of times he's right.
I was just going to say, how many times do you butt heads?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we butt heads a lot. But that's father and son, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. But in terms of the business, you have to draw that line.
Yeah.
Say, okay.
Oh, yeah, but again, of course, ultimately it's my decision, but I've got a great story, but I don't know if I should say it.
Do it.
Very nice. And I feel very loud.
No, I'm going to tell you partially. I was on stage once, and I turned to my guitarist, Adam. I said, Adam, let's switch this song with this song. I don't feel like doing Send Her My Love right now. Let's do this. And he turned around to me. He said, no good. I said, all right. Okay. So in the microphone in front of 5,000 people, I said, see, you just missed a very special moment in musical history. This is a democratic process, and no sooner did I try to explain myself, someone screamed out, F you, thinking I was doing being political.
Oh, boy.
And I merely said it was a democracy. The band is run as a democracy, and someone laid into me.
Oh boy, Steve.
So I was like, now we wear these in-ears, right? And we don't quite hear all the. So did I just hear that correctly? So that's beautiful. So again, getting back to, we are democratic. We are democracy within the band, and although I may be the last word, everybody has a say.
And that's great. I mean, you have to.
And we,
you have
to this
all work
day,
together.
that story has legs. We'll be telling it to the grave. I'll take that story to the grave.
So you have to watch the words you say.
That was so funny. We laugh about it to this day.
Now, Separate Ways, do you know what's been going on with that in Stranger Things?
Yeah.
And gone absolutely
And there are no
bananas.
stranger things than that. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. It's a great shot in the arm for Journey and Journey fans, including myself,
Yeah, how did you like the new mix?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. And what I love about it, more than anything, it really showcases Steve because it's so, isolated in that respect. And so it's great. Yeah, super.
So I was on TikTok yesterday because I love TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
I'm not.
You have to be on TikTok. No, you have to. Like, it's a necessity.
Yeah, no, I have to. If nothing else, for my business, I do.
Absolutely, because something popped up on my TikTok. All of these kids are singing separate ways.
That's amazing.
And just going off on journey and in a great way.
Yeah.
Beautiful way. Because I love seeing the youth that's being brought into this whole genre now. Do you see that too when you guys go out with the band?
Well, you know what? We saw it when I was way back when I was with them. We saw Generations, which stirred John Cain's inspiration of singing, writing the song Generations, I'm sure, if not at least partially.
Yeah.
We literally had 3 generations coming to the shows. And so, especially coming out in summer, doing outdoor shows in summers, everybody's there, from young kids, that are the Stranger Ways audience, to the grandpas my age, and everybody in between. So yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Now, Journey. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to ask you the question. Who have you spoken to about the 50th anniversary tour, or have you?
I haven't spoken to anybody except some fans. So no one.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to do it?
Of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know what they have planned. I don't know if it's an entire tour. I don't know if it's a handful of dates where they bring people out. But I'd certainly be honored to. If I came up and did one song, a half a song, shake a tambourine. Show up and shake my money maker.
That your money maker, make it rain, girl. That's what you got to do. And I got to tell you, so on my lives that I do and my little radio shows that I do, we're always talking about you and Robert Fleischman and Greg Raleigh, and how just to have you guys back in the mix for the anniversary tour, it just makes so much sense. And it would be so wonderful.
It's a big family. There's a lot of moving pieces. There would definitely be. It would be quite an entourage, but it would be interesting. Hey, you're only 50 once.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So see. I guess time will tell.
And only time will tell.
Yes.
Just saying. Your new album, when's that coming out? Because everybody's asking.
Okay, so here's the deal with the record. There were 2 issues. The first one, and the main one, was that supply chain issues.
Oh my gosh.
In that my mixer, the fellow who's mixing the record, like we just became ultra busy with the touring, or doing shows, not quite a tour, but same with him, and probably double the shows I do. As well as he closed up his studio and moved it to his new home, and he just opened it up. And so we literally had to delay it a month.
Okay.
And now it's looking like it might be a month and a half.
All right. Well, I mean, soon, maybe?
I think the IRS, they want to be paid.
Well, do you have your wallet? Because I think I forgot mine.
Is that you, Al?
Open the door.
Is that you, Al?
I can't. You can open, Al?
Is it locked, Al?
You're locked out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it's Lou.
Oh, is it Lou?
I know that voice anywhere.
Give me 1 minute.
Oh, Bobby, you sound like Lou, Bobby.
No. Okay. Can you do a wrap up and then get John's ready, okay?
Yes, sir.
Wrapping it up.
Okay.
Will you hurry up, please?
Okay? All right. Thank you.
Oh, wait, anyway, long story short, we're going to wrap it up. We're down to only 4 songs that have to be mixed.
Oh, Oh, okay. That's quick, right?
They were partially mixed, and I had them get remixed, and so it's getting there.
All right. Well, everybody will be happy to hear that piece of information.
7
because-
ways till Sunday. It's getting there. Why take all this time to rush it for
I know.
another month?
You're
so
right.
that's the deal.
Because it's been a while now.
Been a while.
And what are you going to do when you're on break after this whole summer
I
tour is
have 1
over?
week at the end of September. I must go away, or I'll lose my mind.
Good for you. Where would you go?
I'd like to go to the beach,
Good.
and it's either going to be somewhere, I think, Connecticut shore, or I like to go out. Long Island is a perfect beach to be.
Nice.
And if they won't have us, we'll go anywhere.
Steve, thank you so much.
As long as I could get sand in my shorts, I'll be happy.
Real wet sand?
At this point,
Do you want wet sand?
I want it everywhere. I just come on.
You want it everywhere.
I normally at every break I would run to Coney Island. If I had 2 hours, I'd jump over the Verrazzano Bridge, schlep there, be there for 2 hours, and come home. And I haven't had that chance yet. So I'll go.
But you will. You will.
I will.
Thank you,
Bye,
Steve.
everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Kiki.
Thank you.